Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time...
Oh, he's going to go up top. He's got it inside the 25. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
Forget establishing the run game. Go up top right now, play one, be aggressive. You told everybody all week, we're going to come out, we're going to be aggressive, and they are. They take the shot, they get rewarded. One play, one touchdown. What a start.
And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Bolitnikoff Award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. New set of downs after the completion.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to go up top on first down. On the run, still looking. Unleashes one. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Wants to throw on first down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Try and play action. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a third down conversion to avoid punt. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Leaves it with the running back. Turns it on in midfield.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle. What a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Buys a little time. Lets it fly. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught on the touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. The give on the option. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Pulls it in. It's LaBelle.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. This is just what they wanted, a quick start, a 17-0 lead, and now they have the ball back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Got it behind the line. It's Rivera. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield on first down. Got him downfield. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Man, that one is going to make this quarterback sick to his stomach. That's almost always automatic for him.
Yeah, that's pitch and catch. That's day one. When you go out and watch practice, the ball very rarely hits the ground unless you have a defender, because these QBs and wide receivers are so good. But man, just a mishap, a little overthrow.
They just keep firing. He'll take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. After the miss on third down, the punt team is on the field. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
It'll be third and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits zero. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Rivero. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on first and 10. Looking for space, it's Rivero. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to that half.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The punt team makes its way onto the field. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Thanks to grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. The give from the gun. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. And that will extend their lead even further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. And he'll take this one all the way to the house. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop. These two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Looking for blockers. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Hits the crease. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
It's a draw. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense set on first down. Here's the handoff. Powers through the defender.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
It's complete on the right side. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. First down for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Pollock, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working.
He wants to go deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring in third.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Finds his big tight end. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to throw again. Got his man quickly. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Finds a little space. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Woods. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pet. And it's in there for a touchdown.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the ground with the back. Fighting off the defender. And another broken. And runs through another guy. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. We are just about ready to start the second half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And now this offense will take the field again. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain. Man. There he goes. Smashes ahead. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Here's the pressure. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looking downfield on first down. They're working that left side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help.
That's a fumble on the play. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Yeah, the receivers got to do a better job in ball security there with all those defenders trying to rip it free. And this offense is lucky they were able to jump on it to keep possession.
Now the toss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Now facing a third and long. Fires on the move. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the second time. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Hard running there. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. To the ground to try to move the chains. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Dances away to buy time. On the run, fires downfield. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They go to the ground. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Right on the money. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Going for the big play. And it's picked off right at the goal line. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And coaches and players, a lot of times, they call it instincts. But it's just a knack. It's just a feel. It's something that's inside of you. And this guy consistently feels where the ball's going. That's interception number 8 on the season.
You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
This quarterback is really struggling in this game with decisions and also accuracy. He's already being picked off multiple times, and that time that was a bad underthrow. He's lucky that one wasn't picked up.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Absolutely perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He'll pitch it. He steps out of bounds, a couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. Oh, it's a fumble. And the ball is going to land out of bounds. They'll maintain possession and pick up a few yards in the process. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Turning it on! They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Rushes on him. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bohannon. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
Makes the grab. It's Woods. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Caught in the backfield, it's Bohannon. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Man, those last 2 plays were disasters, and now it's 3rd and 17. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Under fire. And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his 1st interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Looking downfield, it's Gideon. Hauls it in. Nice move to keep running. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Breaks into the open. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield, it's Gideon. Quick strike complete. Spinderella. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Looking for the score. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. I know when a guy's thrown 3 interceptions, it's not good, but everything hasn't been bad. They've moved the ball a little bit. They just keep self-destructing. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to...
And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. 42 Spider. Wants to throw on first down. Throwing right. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Man, it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense and stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment and he threw it.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Keep it rolling, boys. That's it. Keep it rolling. Take it all the way, boys. Come on.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation.
Come on, be patient.
And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. They bring the punter onto the field now.
On to kick it away.
It's huge offense. Don't let us down. Keep it together, offense. Keep it together.
There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed